The 20th century is called the century of progress, the time of space travel, the invention of computers, and globalization. But behind the glitter of technology lurked a dark side. Harsh, cruel laws that ruined the lives of millions. Today, we're looking at the 15 most terrifying laws of the last century. Ones that will send shivers down your spine. 1. Apartheid laws. South Africa, min-1948, 1994. People were segregated by skin color. Black people couldn't live in white regions, attend the same schools, or even use the same benches. 2. Nuremberg race laws. Germany, 1935. Jews were forbidden to marry Aryans. They're supporters of citizenship and rights. This became the legal foundation for the Holocaust. 3. Forced sterilization of undesirable people. In the United States, Japan, and several European countries, tens of thousands of people, the disabled, the poor, and those deemed undesirable by society, were forcibly deprived of the right to have children. 4. Article 121 in the USSR. Homosexuality was considered legal. It carried a penalty of up to 5 years in prison. The law was only repealed in 1993. 5. Law on parasitism. USSR, 1960s. If a person was not officially employed, they could be sent to a penal colony. In other words, being unemployed was a criminal offense. 6. Law on the 3 ears of grain. 1932, USSR. During the famine, stealing even a handful of grain could result in a 10-year prison sentence or execution. 7. Death penalty for desertion. World War II. During the war, many armies, the USSR, Germany, executed soldiers who attempted to flee the front on the spot. 8. Counter-revolutionary thoughts. China, Mao era. People were publicly executed even for words, criticism of the government, or reading the wrong book. Millions suffered during the Cultural Revolution. 9. Sharia law. Saudi Arabia, 20th century. Cutting off hands for theft, stoning for treason, public executions. All of this officially existed and was enforced. 10. Military laws of Japan, 1930-1945. Even astonishing conversations could lead to death. Criticism of the emperor was considered treason. 11. Jim Crow laws, USA until the 1960s. Segregation between whites and blacks, separate schools, buses, cafes, and even restrooms. 12. Ban on education and work for women. Afghanistan, 1996-2001. During the Taliban's rule, women could not study, work, or go out without a male escort. 13. Anti-Semitic policies in the USSR, 1940s-1980s. There was no official law, but quotas and restrictions existed for students in education, science, and careers. 14. Death penalty for drugs. In China and a number of Asian countries, people were publicly executed, even for possession of small amounts. 15. 3 Generations Law, North Korea. The punishment applies not only to the queen, but also to her children and grandchildren. In other words, every family suffers for one wrong word. These laws may seem wild, but many of them were enforced just a few decades ago, and some still exist today. The 20th century gave the world progress, but it also reminded us, when the law turns into a tool of fear, it can destroy entire generations. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next episode. Even more incredible stories are coming.